Pay-per-click advertising, or PPC, on Amazon is an art form. And if you are not getting the sales that you think you should be getting, there is a reason. And there are 3 reasons in particular, and I'm going to break those down for you guys today. I'm almost positive 90% of you guys are making these mistakes. And also, I'm going to have one extra one at the end, which I'm almost positive nearly 100% of you guys are probably making. So unfortunately, I've realized that so many of you guys don't even know what PPC is or how it works. And I'm going to do a little quick breakdown for you guys just to show you exactly what it is, because I've been taking some courses just, for fun to see what's out there. And it is actually mind-blowing how people do not know how to explain, people do not know how it works, and they're charging thousands of dollars for this information, which is absolute bullshit. So I'm going to break down for you guys today basically more value than you're going to get in any of these courses on PPC. Let me explain to you guys exactly what PPC is and how it works and how the ranking works and how everything just happens. So let me break it down for you guys. Let's get into the computer. So PPC, pay per click, what does that mean? Basically, PPC is not only on Amazon, you can have it on Google as well. And it means that you only pay when somebody clicks on a link, or someone clicks on a product, or someone clicks on anything, right? You only pay if they click, not if they look at it. That doesn't matter. Only when they click on your actual advertising. So let me break it down for you guys a little bit. I got my whiteboard out here. Hopefully you guys are going to bear with me because I'm using a trackpad to draw here. But let me just explain to you exactly how advertising works on Amazon. So basically you have money. The money is spent on keywords, okay? Like I said, bear with me. And then the keywords then show up in the rankings, okay? And I'll explain to you guys all of this in just a second, so don't get a little overwhelmed. But basically, this is how it works. So these are the organic positions on Amazon, let's say 1, 2, 3. And what you do with your money is you pay for certain words, okay? Depending on your item, you pay for certain words, and the words will then show you up in the rankings as an advertisement. The more money you spend, okay, the more money you spend on the keyword, the higher up it will show you up on the ranks. If you spend very little money, it will show you lower on the ranks. And let me just show you guys on Amazon what this means, okay? So let's say, for example, we're looking for pens. I search up pens on Amazon, and this is what you get. First off, what you see here is these 4 products, right? What these products are, as you can see here, it says sponsored. These are sponsored products. The 4 top ones are sponsored. And then you see here, there's no sponsored. So these are the organic organic positions, meaning that they got here organically by themselves based on how many people are buying, and based on Amazon's algorithm, they show up first. But the ones up here are paying for the keyword pens to show up there. And not only are they paying for the word pens to show up there, they're also spending a lot of money doing it, because if you scroll down past the sponsored, past the organic positions, so the normal listings that just got ranked on their own, you get to another sponsored section. And this sponsored section, like I said in this, right, they're spending less money on their keywords, therefore they show up lower on Amazon. So these guys aren't spending as much as these guys on their certain keywords. In this case, it's pens. So they show up lower. There's also, different advertisements on, page 2, 3, 4, whatever, right? So you can see these guys spend even less. Now, another thing, for example, right? So those are the sponsored items for pens. Now, if I just typed in blue pen, right, you should see different advertisements up here. So as you can see, these are all different advertisements than the ones before, because in this case, these listings are paying for the keyword blue pen to show up here. Now, I hope that makes sense, okay? That is the basic gist of PPC. Like I said, you only pay if somebody actually clicks through onto your listing. Now, depending on the different keywords and depending on the demand and how many people are actually bidding for those keywords, you will have a higher or lower amount of money that you spend per click. Now, like I said, okay, I was watching courses, and it's actually very shocking to me how poorly they explain this stuff. Hopefully you guys did understand that. If you did, leave a comment down below letting me know if I did a good job or not. And another thing I noticed from these courses is that they are still telling you guys to be using merchant words for your keyword research, when in reality, that is like a year ago, right? A year ago, you'd be using merchant words because a year ago, we did not have access to real exact search data from Amazon. Now we do. A software like Jungle Scout, right? If you buy Jungle Scout, the Chrome extension, and you get the web app, this is actually part of the web app, you get Keyword Scout, which is for free. It's not extra. You get Keyword Scout, and this shows you exact search volume on Amazon. So not an estimate, exactly how many people are searching for certain things. So for example, if I type in pens, okay, you can see once it loads how many people are searching up for pens. So there's exactly 161,374 people per month that search up the word pens. Okay, so don't use merchant words. It's so stupid that people are still advertising merchant words and they have not updated their courses to say this. So you guys are welcome. This does not cost you $1,000. So that's pretty much that. Now I want to get into the three reasons why you are not making sales on PPC. So the number one reason is that you do not know how to bid on your keywords. What do I mean by that? Basically, there are two different things that can happen with your keywords. One, you either get sales, but your campaign is not profitable. So, you're not making more money than you're spending, which is obviously bad. Or you're not getting any sales, but you're really not spending too much money at it either. Quick solutions to those, okay? So basically, if you're spending a lot of money and you're still getting sales, you're getting good sales, but it just doesn't work out, like it's not profitable, that means that you need to lower your bids. Your bids are too expensive. You're paying too much money to be showing up for certain keywords. So just lowering your bid should really balance out your profitability there. Now, if you're not spending too much money and you're not getting any sales whatsoever, it's because your bid is too damn low, guys. Do not cheap out on bids, okay? You need to spend money to make money. And if you're not going to spend money, you're not going to be profitable. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, okay? So that's the number one reason. The number two reason, you stop your auto PPC campaign. Basically, when you're starting off, people tell you, and obviously, that's the right way to do it, is you need to start an automatic campaign. What an automatic campaign means is that Amazon starts using their own algorithm to figure out what keywords would work well for your product. Now, they do this by looking at your, title, your description, your features, your back-end keywords, and they see what your product is, and they kind of try to find relevant keywords for you to advertise on. So the number two reason, like I said, is that you stop your automatic campaign. I have automatic campaigns that have been running for God knows how long because there are a few reasons you need to keep them on. So why you need to keep them on? For example, when you're on one of these listings, okay, let me just click on, let's just click on this one, okay? You can see that if you once the page loads, you can see that if you scroll down, there's sponsored products related to this item right here. What this means is that these people have an automatic campaign going, and the automatic campaign is, for whatever reason, deciding that this is a good product for it to advertise under. So this is not actually a keyword that these guys are advertising under. These guys are advertising under this guy's listing. So they, his ASIN right here. So this is his ASIN. They're advertising on this particular product. Now, when you're doing an automatic campaign, it chooses that on its own, like by itself. And the funny part is, some of the most profitable things that my auto campaign is advertising on are others people's listings. It's actually really crazy. And the thing about it is that when you create a manual campaign, which is when you put in your own keywords, right? You put in whatever keywords you want Amazon to show you up on. You cannot use ASIN, so you can't advertise on other people's products if you are using a manual campaign. So that is the number two reason, right? That is absolutely insane. To turn off your auto campaign and not advertise on other people's listing, you're missing out on a huge portion of your advertisement sales. And part B to this, another reason why you should keep your auto campaign is because it actually ranks you in different keywords. So keywords that you wouldn't even understand. So you can go and type in, in the manual campaign, you can go and type in what keywords you want to rank for, but the auto campaign finds and discovers keywords that you would have never thought of just because, it uses the Amazon's algorithm. So it ranks you for different things that you would have never even thought of, and potentially very profitable keywords that you would not have thought to advertise on. So that is the number two reason why you're not making sales on your PPC campaigns. The number three reason is you are advertising on irrelevant keywords because their search volume is high. So like I said, in these courses, okay, they tell you to advertise on keywords, on the highest keywords, the ones that have the most searches, because that way you're gonna rank for the most, the most searched keywords, and you're gonna make the most sales. Now, that is so wrong, it is insane. Basically, let's go back to the Jungle Scout web app for just a second, and I'm gonna search up, let's do pens again, okay? Let's just use pens as the example. We're gonna keep it the same. So for example, if you're selling a regular pen, just for example, a regular ballpoint pen, you'd see here that the first keyword you want to rank for is pen, because pen has a ton of search volume. And then the second thing you see here is gel pens. Now, these gurus would have you believe that you should be advertising on gel pens as well, because you never know, maybe people are going to buy your product from there, even though it's a ballpoint. Now, that is so dumb. Also, like, for example, this is actually an even better example. Erasable pens, okay? That's the third biggest keyword. So they would have you believe that you should be advertising on erasable pens as your keyword because, you're going to rank for erasable pens. Now, that is so freaking stupid, because when people are searching up for erasable pens, right, they are looking for erasable pens. They're not looking for ballpoint regular pens. They want exactly erasable pens. So even if people click on your advertising, they're not going to buy your listing. You're just going to be spending money and not making any profit, because you're using keywords that, yes, have high search volumes, but no, will not make you any sales, because that is not what people are looking for. On Amazon, people know what they look for. They type it in, they know what they're looking for, and they're not going to buy something just because you advertise it to them. If they look for erasable pens, they're probably there to buy erasable pens. So those are the three main reasons, and I hope that you guys did understand those, and I hope that you guys start implementing those in your own PPC campaigns. Now, let me tell you guys, I did promise you the last one, which was an extra bonus. And I'm sure that 99% of you probably are making this mistake, is that you guys are not patient enough with your Amazon PPC campaigns. A lot of you guys put out a PPC campaign and see overnight or 2 days that it's not making money, it's losing you money, and you have to turn it off. And you just stop your PPC campaign and you just keep starting new ones and doing different stuff. You never give it time. You need to gather data before you can start playing with your PPC campaigns, before you can start optimizing, before you can do any of that stuff. You need to gather the data. If you don't do that, you're just kind of playing yourself, because you will never know which keywords are making money and which keywords aren't. So at first, you will probably be losing money on your PPC campaigns, and that is normal. Everyone loses money at first, but then you optimize it and you only keep the keywords that are making you money. So that is the bonus tip. I guarantee you 99% of you guys are guilty of doing that. And, for those of you who aren't, or for those of you who are going to change now and actually be patient, you guys are going to see incredible benefits from doing that. So guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below. Do you agree with me? Did I miss anything? Am I stupid? Let me know down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.